Right, 2 updates in one day. This is not something you see very often from me. Gonna mess around with the trap creator now. Just a quick couple of upgrades on my old favourites. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing. Now you can't upgrade any traps that the game hasn't given you yet, obviously, so... When I actually work out what I'm doing, we're going to get ourselves a Thunder Bear trap. I'm not entirely sure what a Thunder Bear is, but I'm guessing it's good. Orbs are basically your damage multipliers. They make... Going for level 2 now because the high-end ones are fucking expensive. The more orbs you have on it, basically the higher level it is, the longer it lasts, and sometimes higher orbs give you bonus effects. Like the level 4 version of this, I believe, actually has an AoE effect. It nails a couple of people near the trap as well. Still... The other thing about this game is that your traps carry over between playthroughs, so, you know, if I was to beat this game, come back again, I would have all of this unlocked basically from the start, except for the stuff I'd have to re-earn. So we're going to do arrow slits, I guess. Now we've already got a thunder trap, so we're going to try a fire one, I think. Yeah, we'll go with a fire one. Rings we don't have any of yet, and I'll explain them when I know what the hell they do. Another 2. Probably should have gone with some level 1 stuff, but I may as well go with level 2. Level 1, less damage, but also less charge time and less expensive to create. And, you know, we'll throw together a few more traps before the next video to work with. Just so I can... And I'll actually spend some time in the free training so I can get used to dealing with these things. Because I haven't actually tried out any of these traps I've created, which is going to be a problem, I think. And you can only have 2 of each trap type selected at any given time. So I'm going to switch out the regular arrow slit for the fireball and the regular bear trap for the thunder one. This is going quite slowly because I'm still getting used to the interface. I have played this game before, but a long time ago. So I'm doing all this basically as I go. You know, no playing ahead or working this shit out in advance for me because, well... I'm lazy. So I figured that'll do for my loadout. And let's get the cracking on this. After wasting 2.5 minutes just working out what I'm going to do. I don't like the name of this chapter. It sounds bad. You know, like this is actually going to hurt me or something. Okay, I would be... So there's now a reward out on us. Great. This is going to get worse before it gets better. I'm not entirely certain how he knows that they were killed at the castle, considering he ran off before we killed them. And I say we because I'm including you, my faithful few viewers, in on this, you know, borderline genocide. Yeah, I don't like where this is going either. These are surprisingly intelligent NPCs for a video game. They're actually thinking, and they're plotting, and I'm going to have to actually work out how to outsmart them. I'm not certain how you outsmart a bunch of AI, but I'm going to try. And this is just getting layers upon layers upon layers of fucking weird shit. I have actually lost track of everyone's loyalties already. Now, as far as I remember, Cecilia was in the first one and she's with the Queen. So Cupido's with her. They're both plotting against Christina, who's fairly important, and I suspect all 3 of them are plotting against the King. Because, really. And if we're going to have to rely on Marco to teach us how this stuff works, we're in trouble. See, the game's already shilling its creativity in here. And we've got company. This is gonna be ugly. This is Christina, the AUO boss. I don't know what the AUO is, but I'm assuming by the look on Marco's face it's bad news. And I would not want to be Christina right now because I think Bianca's finally given up on the whole sanctity of life thing. Yeah, I think this is about to get very ugly. Yeah, no holding. No holding back yet. I'll believe that when I see it. I don't think it's his mother. He's so happy to see her over. And now we're going to try and hopefully not to get sliced and diced by Christina, who is the first character thus far to actually have a serious ranged attack. Going for a slightly different approach. We're not going to use the bear claw right off the bat. Largely because I've spotted a trap you guys haven't seen yet. Those little spikes on the wall. So we're going to put a spring floor down. We're going to put an arrow slit, or a fireball actually. And a rock just for, you know, the sake of it. And now we're going to have to survive long enough for the worst things to finish charging up. She's actually rather difficult to deal with because if you get too far away, she'll run off like that and throw things at you. And I didn't get that trap quite dead on there, she was moving, so... That's what you got to watch out for, because... Fortunately, the stun doesn't keep you from using your attacks. And yeah, that's what I do to people I don't like. Now, notice that he's still only about half dead after all that. The dude is tough. And now I'm going to need a new set of traps, because clearly what I've got thus far isn't working. So I'm going to put the Thunder Claw in the water, because I'm not entirely certain how well this is going to work. But I figure it's a good AoE effect. I'm going to run, that's a health pickup. And now we're going to trigger the main trap. We're going to bring the bridge down on the little fuckers. He is dead. Not big surprise. She is electrified. Also not big surprise. You know, instead of just dying there, you could have tried to drag her out of the water. I love how the fact she's holding her ribs, even though all I've done is drop a bridge on her and electrify her. Which strikes me as, you know, she should probably be holding her back or her heart or something other than her ribs. Because really, I haven't done shit to those yet. And the layers just keep getting deeper and deeper. I'm assuming Christina's on somebody's side, but I don't actually know yet. Yeah, I had actually forgotten this game had a serious, you know, compelling storyline to it. I was completely focused on the idea of, you know, setting things on fire and dropping vases on heads and all that. Anyway, more foreshadowing of something, though I'm not entirely sure what. And it seems that these trap usages actually do have a really nasty downside to them. The whole collapsing like you're dying thing. And possibly actually dying if what happened to Torre is correct. Well, of course it's correct, he's dead. It's hard to get more correct than, you know, the fact that something killed someone being bad. Or at least if you like them, I guess. Maybe. Don't really know. I feel sorry for Marco at times. This isn't really one of them, but just in general. Endearing little midget that he is. Think, Bianca, it's the same damn thing that killed the last person to do this. Dude has got serious abandonment issues. And okay, I'm not so certain he was actually worried about her abandoning. I think he just wanted an excuse to stick his head in her chest. Not that most males out there would blame him. Aside from the fact he's a kid and all, which makes things kind of creepy. Not the best performance for this one. Only technically one kill because Christina ran off before dying. And yes, he was hard pressed by that bridge. We've also been given the blast bomb. I don't know what that does. I'm going to spend some time in the free training before the next video and actually make sure I know what I'm doing for the next stage. And that's all for now.